Hello and welcome on to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the fifth and final game of this best of 5 series. Oh god, it's a full 5 game series. Yeah, I know, I don't like it at all. At least it's not a best of 7. And this is the first for a while. Frame rate has been locked at 30, so there we go. Okay. We have Infi, who has now tied up the series 2-all, spawning in as the teal human player on the top left. His opponent is going to be Fnatic's Moon, spawning in as the red Night Elf player on the top right. The map is on Echo Isles, so this is a relatively small map. Obviously, or at least I would think smaller than the previous Ancient Isles. And yeah. Again, I like game 4. I really have no expectations from either of these two players. I don't think they'll play anything too extreme, too wacky, or anything like that. Infi just playing nice double Arcane Sanctum units with the added mix of those dwarves, basically the riflemen and the mortar teams. And okay, Infi's gonna go a little strange out of the bat. He is gonna go for a Mountain King first. Now we haven't seen the Mountain King at all in this first series, I don't think. Actually we have seen the Mountain King at the second game. So this is going to be the first time we see the MK being picked first in this series. Warden once again coming in from Moon. Yeah, Warden is not doing so well for Moon so far. He managed to get the win on the first game, however he lost with the Warden in the third and fourth game. That's not a good win-loss success ratio or anything like that, so I mean Moon I guess he better use that Warden well. The only problem that he faces against Infi is that Infi's just expanding. And not only that, he is allowed to keep his expansion. He's able to prevent Moon from destroying any of his expansions, and he just gets an economic lead, he gets a tech lead, and ultimately an army lead. Now even though Moon might be able to take up first, eventually Infi will catch up. And of course he will actually pass Moon. So yeah, not sure how well he's gonna do it with this MK though. MK first seems to be like a very aggressive play. The Pin of Energy will actually help with that aggressiveness. Bash will probably be picked up second ability. I mean, Pin of Energy is an absolutely amazing item for that Mountain King, especially in his starting minutes as well. So far, level 2 Mountain King versus a level 2 Warden, and the Warden has yet to pick up that item as the Renegade Wizard has yet to die. It is going to be a Ring of Protection plus 3. Not the luckiest drop ever, especially from a camp like that. Mountain King is halfway to level 3. Has he gone to keep tech yet? No, he has not, as it looks like he is deciding to actually go for an expansion once again. And who could blame him? He is winning with those expansions, so might as well just keep on going. The only problem is that the Mountain King's not as great as the Archmage in terms of, I guess, utilizing that second base. But who knows? We might see an Archmage coming out second hero. We generally see either the Archmage come out second hero or the Blood Mage come out. Okay, so unlucky with the Bash proc right there. He will probably be able to get the surround. Probably should have gone the surround. He was able to get the Bash on the second hit, so little missed opportunity right there. Another a Stormbolt right there. Will he be able to get off a Bash? Does not look like it. However, if he was able to get that Stormbolt, it will most likely force that TP scroll to be used. Wardens probably did not expect that MK to have so much mana early on. mainly because of the Circle of Nobility and the Pin of Energy. Okay, so Moon, is he going to go for a Huntress play or is he going to go for an early expansion? It looks like it is going to be an expansion. +2 ring has been dropped from this Magi camp. Yeah, not great. Mountain King has spotted the Warden. Does not have a boost of speed, so he will never catch up with that Warden, unfortunately. Okay, so +5 armor on that Warden. Not as great as I would have thought. Stormbolt, to be honest, it would not have killed the Warden, but I mean, if the Mountain King got further hits off, he might have actually gotten a bash and maybe just keep on chaining the stuns. Either way, level 3 Warden versus a level 2 Mountain King, I believe. Oh, actually he's level 3. Ah yes, from this camp, I forgot. Boots of Speed and Dustless Burns has been picked up. We might see another Stormbolt right there, and will we see a surround? Yes, we will. We did not. We saw that blink attempt right there. Unfortunately, Moon did not actually blink. Surprisingly enough, is Moon trying to blink or something? Okay, that was a little weird. I mean, I can't imagine Blink being able to be interrupted. I'll just assume that it just never got off, so the mana would be, I guess, not used. Either way, Boost of Speed, Mountain King can never catch a Boost of Speed Warden. I guess that makes sense. A Strength hero should generally not, I guess, catch up with an Agility hero. We are indeed going for Huntresses right now. We have the second Huntress out, we have the Tree of Life. He will be able to tank a lot of these Footman's attacks, and I'm not sure if Infi has enough damage to actually deal with this Tree of Life, so he needs to be careful right here. What he can do is probably just delay this entanglement so long, but I'm not sure if he's going to do that. Stormbolt on the Warden once again. We will not have any surround attempts whatsoever, because I guess Infi doesn't see the value in doing that since she has Blink, but you know, just keep on trying to surround. That's what I would always think. Entanglement probably going to be destroyed. That is probably the most annoying thing you could do against an expanding Night Elf. Stormbolt right there, able to get the archer kill. Warden does have enough mana for a couple of blinks. The Huntresses are going for that Footman, unfortunately. My mouse wheel sucks again. Oh, Footman able to get killed by the Huntress? Wow. And Infi hired a lot of mercenaries. I honestly thought an ogre camp has been pulled or something like that. It is not. Infi, unfortunately the Mountain King is no Blade Master, so he can't just cheese around with this kind of camp. Either way, it looks like Moon is going to try and bully Infi right now. Able to take down the Shadow Priest, but it looks like Infi was able to take down Moon Shadow Priest as well. Ogre Mauler has been taken out. That is a huge threat just dealt with very quickly on, or very early on. The Mountain King able to take down yet another Huntress, but he is currently out of mana. This is problematic, especially since the Mountain King is one of those heroes that kind of relies on mana. And we are trying to have a surround here on this Footman. Unfortunately, that was a failed attempt, but I think we're just going to go for that unit pathing instead. Still not enough. Will we have a bash? I don't think so. Or at least not anytime soon. The Warden is able to escape. Oh, there we go with another Stormbolt right there. Mountain King has enough for another one. We'll probably have a Stormbolt. No, it does not look like it. The Mountain King, I think Infi knows that he cannot follow it up, and probably not risk it with a chance at bashing. Okay. Tier 2 has been completed for Infi, has not been completed for Moon. second arcane. So we have two arcane towers up. We have a blacksmith. We have a workshop being constructed. We have riflemen being trained up. Pretty much the same composition throughout. And there we go with the Archmage second hero. He kind of serves a couple of purposes. He, for one, can of course summon those elementals like he usually would, and of course Brilliant Sword is kind of a good ability as well. So yeah, kind of solves the mana problem. It's not the best mana battery like a Blood Mage, but you know, both of those heroes serve different purposes. What is going on over here? Troll Berserker, no, what are you doing? Is he trapped? He is not trapped, but hopefully Moon's not thinking he's a wisp or something. Flying Machine has been spotted, or at least is doing some scouting. Wow. The auto-casting slow on the Wisp. The worst thing is the Wisp could just pretty much turn around and detonate on top of them. Is Moon actually going to do that? Wow. Moon lost himself a Wisp. It took them a long time though. Okay, we have the first and second Ancient of Lores being placed down. Unfortunately, Infi is kind of ahead. No, seriously, he is kind of ahead. He's 1k gold. He has almost 500 lumber. Moon is going over upkeep. However, his main buildings haven't been completed yet, which is the Ancient of Lore. And what does Infi have right now? He has a lot of spellcasters, and he has those riflemen going on for him as well. Infi also has a second hero. Meanwhile, Moon just hired his second hero, but he is not at level 2. He will be at level 2 after this camp is being cleared, but will he be able to clear it before Infi actually comes in? It does not look like it. Either way, where's the MK at? There he is. He is at level 4. He's kind of close to level 5. He is almost halfway there. Okay, we are yet again massing Dryads for Moon. Tree of Eternity is on the way, so we are probably going to go for earlier bears. But will it be enough? I have no idea. Infi is going to attack with pretty much most of his arsenal. He is probably going to place down some towers. I'm not sure why these peasants are bothering attacking the moon well. Should be placing a couple of towers down instead. There we go with the Fan of Knives. Unfortunately, it's not as strong as, or at least not strong enough to kill those peasants. Wisp are gonna try and detonate right there. They will be able to take down a bit of mana from these units over here. We have Ford Arcane Bolt being placed down, and here comes the Huntresses. And they're trying to focus someone on. I'm not sure who they're trying to focus. I think they're just trying to focus the Riflemen. So the Panda comes in with a Drunken Fire, dealing a reasonable amount of damage, is forcing a couple of these human units to actually miss. There we go with another Breath of Fire right there, and a lot of AoE coming in from Moon. Okay, so the human army was forced to retreat, 66 versus 64. That treant is moving rather fast. Or at least, he's moving rather weird. Oh well, must be my imagination instead. Panda will get to level 3. The Warden is still trying to test fate right here. Or trying to test fate and just provoke the human army. 1,000 gold difference from these expansions. Not sure what the pinging's for. Warden has spotted this actually, so needs to be a little careful. These Dries need to be a little careful. Oh, still able to get hit from those mortar teams. Flying Machine was able to be taken down. but he's not really worth that much. Wow. 3 plus 2 rings of protection. I'm kind of imagining when they will be sold. Wow, Night Elf Army really should not be stopping just for a single priest. We'll be losing a Dryad and possibly a Panda. We do not have a stat preservation whatsoever, and the TP staff has not been given just quite yet. Panda taken down level 3, and this fight will actually ensue. Warden able to take down, I guess, a couple of key DPS units right there. They go with the Stormbolt, able to finish off that Troll Berserker. Bash proc right there, able to take down that Dryad as well. So far the army supply is 50 versus 74. Infi holds the superior lead, and I'm actually pretty surprised. Is this going to be the third win in the row? Even though Infi was facing elimination at Game 3. What I'm more surprised about is that is Moon really going to be throwing this? Is he going to lose momentum for 3 games? I'm very surprised. Either way, Mountain King, obviously a very powerful nuker. Seems to be more powerful than that Warden. And the towers have been placed down. It's not ivory towers, but it's still towers nonetheless. We have these Ancient of Wars, but they're not doing anything. They're not even training units. They're not being uprooted to try and defend this base. So yeah, I don't know about Moon. He is training up bears. Maybe it might be enough, I don't know. The Wisps are just trying to repair these Ancient of Wars. They probably should uproot instead of take the additional damage from those mortar teams. I don't know, it just seems to be me. Either way, wow, look at that Stormbolt doing tons of damage. Should not be risking a rejuvenate so closely to those spellbreakers. I mean, look at this. Rejuvenate stolen and given to that sorceress. Obviously the buffs are given out randomly, but who knows, it might give it to the unit that might screw you the most. Maybe the Mountain King, or maybe the Elemental. And there we go, Moon is finally going to uproot those Ancients of Wars. However, will it be enough? I mean, even despite the absence of the additional damage from those mortar teams, it's still a pretty lot of damage. Drunken Fire right there, lots and lots of detonations. Warden taken down so early on. This might not be a good fight for Moon right now. Where was the Drunken Fire? I'm not sure where it was. Either way, both Ancient of Wars taken down. Panda has been killed off. Couple of bears will be destroyed, and that is going to be game for Moon. Okay, finally the series is over. Moon, despite being up 2-0 in game 2, or after game 2, he lost the next 3 games unfortunately, and Infi was able to win the series. Don't know what that means. Infi might be able to just carry on playing. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. I better be studying, and take care.